Chapter 2 by Daryl Dixon is divided into two timelines, the past and the present. I'll start by talking about the past. Here we discover how the zombie apocalypse began in Paris. This timeline is starred by the character of Isabelle. This was a party woman who loved good flour. Back home, everything we already know explodes and we can see the beginning of the zombie apocalypse in different locations. When a newsstand zombie is close to biting her, her partner appears to flee together in his car. That same morning, Isabelle goes home to pick up her sister, along with some things, with the aim of fleeing the city. Halfway through we discover that her sister is pregnant, so her partner tries to get rid of her by saying that they will leave her in a hospital, but Isabelle steals her keys and they leave together. Later, when they see an ambulance, they try to look for help, but the only thing they receive is a bite from a zombie. In the current timeline, Dar and Isabelle, Laurent and Sylvie begin their journey to take the Arent North, but their mule gets nervous when it smells of walkers nearby, so Daryl decides to sacrifice it by having them chase it. This way they can get rid of the horde. After walking for a while, some strangers begin to attack them with arrows until they are captured. Once they are taken to their base and seeing that they are not bad people, they invite them to stay. This group of young people living in a preschool center is led by a rather nice girl. These 18 young people survive by hunting, growing food and mending old clothes. Although the real leader was Mrs. Dubois, a woman who is like his nurse and his parents. She has been sick for 6 months. And taking advantage of being told that in Tarasque there is a thief that he saw in a castle that has several horses, Daryl convinces her to go there with the aim of getting medicine from Mrs. Dubois, even knowing that he is going to beat her. Meanwhile, Lauren gradually integrates with the children of that place, who contrast her way of facing reality with respect to this place. When they arrive at the castle, Daryl locks the leader in a shed because he works better alone. There he discovers a boy who was locked up, who he frees and gives him a weapon to mislead the lord of the castle, while Daryl goes the other way to subdue him, just as happens in Last of Us. The guy is a meme of a typical American patriot who is not very well up there. When he is leaving the castle, Daryl drops some canisters into the moat with walkers, causing them to eat the lord as heavy as if he were a pie. The leader saves Daryl by helping her off the bridge and they return to the base, but it is too late because Mrs. Dubois died. Daryl confesses that the medicine thing was a lie, that he only wanted to go get the horse, and they both say goodbye. And in the final part of the flashback we discover that Isabelle and her sister sought help in the convent where they were in the previous episode, and while she was in labor, she died, and there we discovered that in this way Laurent was born life coming out of death, that it's the reason why the boy is so special. Another scene quite similar to what happens in The Last of Us. How have you been? I give this episode a 9 out of 10. Like and subscribe for more videos about The Walking Dead.